8 body changes you'll notice when taking 5 grams creatine daily without ever missing a single dose. They told you creatine was just another gym supplement, a powder for bodybuilders, for guys chasing the biggest pump or flexing in the mirror. But what they never told you is this: creatine isn't just about muscles. It's about how your body functions, recovers, and ages. Because when you take 5 grams of creatine every single day, no skipping, no doubting, no excuses, something incredible begins to happen. Quietly, beneath the surface, your body starts to reprogram itself. Energy shifts, performance rises, systems you never even thought about begin to work better, faster, stronger. You won't feel it all at once. There's no magic explosion of power on day one. But over days, then weeks, then months, you'll realize your body has been quietly rebuilding itself from the inside out. Here's what's really happening when you stay consistent with that small daily scoop. The 8 real, science-backed changes that unfold when you take 5 grams of creatine every single day. 1. Your muscles turn into energy reservoirs. Most people think of creatine as just muscle food, but what it really does is something far deeper. It changes the way your muscle cells store and release energy. When you supplement with creatine daily, your muscles start loading up on phosphocreatine, a molecule that serves as instant fuel for your cells. Every time you lift, sprint, or even climb a staircase, your body taps into this reserve. Think of it like upgrading from a basic fuel tank to a turbocharged engine. The result? More reps before fatigue, more power during training, faster recovery between sets. And even outside the gym, that extracellular energy translates into better movement, better endurance, and a level of stamina you haven't felt in years. This isn't hype. It's pure biochemistry. Every scoop you take builds that energy reserve a little higher. 2. A metabolic shift you'll feel in your core metabolism isn't just about burning fat or calories. It's the language your body uses to decide where energy goes. And creatine rewrites that language. Daily creatine use increases your muscles' ability to absorb glucose, pulling sugar out of your bloodstream and locking it safely inside your muscle cells. Over time, this keeps your blood sugar more stable, reduces energy crashes, and even helps your mood and focus stay consistent throughout the day. You start noticing fewer slumps, no more sudden hunger spikes or brain fog in the afternoon. Your body becomes more efficient at using the food you eat, turning it into clean energy instead of storing it as fat. Studies show creatine can improve insulin sensitivity by up to 20% or more when combined with exercise. That's not just a gym effect. That's a long-term health advantage that keeps your metabolism sharp as you age. 3. The brain upgrade no one talks about. Here's something most people never realize. Creatine is just as powerful for your brain as it is for your biceps. Your brain burns an enormous amount of ATP, the same cellular fuel your muscles use, and creatine helps replenish it faster. When you take it daily, those extra energy reserves don't just stay in your muscles, they cross into your brain too. Over time, this means improved memory, sharper mental clarity, and greater resilience under stress. In fact, several studies show that creatine can help reduce mental fatigue during intense concentration or sleep deprivation. It's why elite athletes, soldiers, and even surgeons use it, not just to perform physically, but to stay focused and sharp under pressure. If you've ever felt mentally drained after a long day, creatine quietly helps your brain recover the same way it helps your muscles. 4. A clean hydration effect that powers every cell. When people hear that creatine holds water, they assume it's bloat. But the truth is, it's one of the healthiest hydration effects your body can experience. Creatine draws water inside your muscle cells, not under your skin. This intracellular hydration keeps your muscles fuller, your joints cushioned, and your cells functioning at their peak. Why does that matter? Because water inside a cell isn't just fluid, it's life. It triggers growth signals, enhances nutrient delivery, and accelerates recovery after every workout or daily movement. Think of it as giving your muscles a deep, cellular drink, keeping them nourished and resilient against fatigue. This is why your muscles feel tighter, more responsive, and more alive once creatine saturation kicks in. It's not fake size. It's cellular optimization. 5. Your recovery timeline shrinks. Training hard breaks your body down. What separates progress from burnout is recovery, and this is where creatine quietly shines. By increasing ATP regeneration and drawing nutrients into muscle cells faster, creatine shortens your recovery time between workouts. That means less soreness, less fatigue, and faster gains. You'll start noticing you can push hard more often without feeling wrecked the next day. Your body simply rebuilds faster. But this doesn't just apply to athletes. Older adults, office workers, anyone experiencing fatigue or muscle loss can benefit. Studies show that creatine helps preserve lean mass and strength during periods of inactivity, illness, or aging. So, while others take days to bounce back, you'll find your body adapting, faster, stronger, and more resilient. 6. Stronger bones, joints, and connective tissues. Most people think of creatine as a muscle supplement. Few realize it has deep structural benefits too. Creatine increases the water content in not just muscles, but also connective tissues like tendons and ligaments. That hydration keeps them flexible, less prone to tears, and better able to handle tension. It also indirectly supports bone density. The reason? When your muscles are stronger, they pull harder on your bones, stimulating natural bone growth and slowing down age-related weakening. One clinical study found that older adults who used creatine with resistance training gained not only muscle mass, but also measurable improvements in bone strength. That means creatine isn't just about looking fit, it's about staying functional for decades to come. 7. The cardiovascular advantage you didn't expect. Here's something few supplement labels ever mention. Creatine supports your heart. Your heart is, after all, a muscle, and like every other muscle in your body, it uses ATP as its energy currency. Creatine increases the heart's ability to recycle and reuse energy more efficiently. In several studies, creatine has been shown to support heart performance in people with reduced cardiac output, helping their hearts pump blood more effectively under stress. Even in healthy individuals, daily creatine contributes to improved circulation, endurance, and recovery after strenuous activity. This isn't about curing disease, it's about building a foundation of resilience, keeping your heart strong for the long run. 8. A long-term shield against aging and fatigue. Finally, and perhaps most powerfully, creatine slows down some of the biological wear that comes with aging. As we get older, our natural creatine stores decline. That's one reason why older adults experience fatigue, muscle weakness, and cognitive slowdown. But supplementing daily reverses that trend. It preserves lean muscle, supports mental sharpness, and improves mitochondrial function, the very engines of your cells. You're not just fighting fatigue, you're building cellular resilience that protects your future self. Scientists have even found links between long-term creatine use and reduced inflammation markers, better mood regulation, and lower risk of age-related muscle loss. In short, creatine doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. The real lesson. If you've made creatine part of your daily ritual, that scoop every morning without fail, then you're doing more than feeding your muscles. You're upgrading your body's entire operating system. While others chase quick fixes and trends, you're quietly compounding real, biological advantages, day after day, cell by cell. You're building energy where others lose it. You're aging slower while others burn out. You're proving that small, consistent actions, not giant leaps, are what transform a body and a life. So the next time someone says, creatine's just for bulking, smile, because you know the truth. It's for strength, it's for clarity, it's for longevity, all from 5 grams a day, every day, no excuses. If you found this eye-opening, hit that subscribe button and share this video with someone who still thinks creatine is just for muscle, because now you know, it's for everything that keeps you strong, sharp, and alive.